Hello students, so today we are going to start our revision topics. The first one we are having is the refraction. As we know, refraction is bending of light. Means when light ray goes from one medium to another, it bends towards the normal or away from the normal. Now it depends upon the medium. If the medium is denser, our light ray will bend towards the normal. But if our medium is denser, or just see the diagram what we are having, in which you will make the things more clear. Just suppose the glass slab we are having. What we have, suppose the outer medium is the rarer medium, where the particles are very far away from each other or spaced, and this is the denser medium. I am taking glass slab over here. Denser medium can be glass, water, oil, anything. And again outside we are having the rarer medium. Now suppose the light ray is coming. If the light ray is coming incident over here, the first thing we have to draw the normal. Now light ray is coming from the rarer medium. Particles are very far away from each other. So here in the rarer medium, speed of light is more because particles are not crowded together. So here we have angle of incidence. Now light ray is entering in the denser medium. When it will enter to the denser medium, it will bend towards the normal. Why it will bend towards the normal? The reason being is that in the denser medium, particles are very close to each other and they will not allow the light to pass through them. So that is the reason only speed of light in the denser medium is less as compared to the rarer medium. It was all about the refraction. The conditions for refraction. What are the conditions? Conditions means in which case refraction can take place. Firstly, if a ray is coming from rarer to denser, then it will bend towards the normal. But if it is coming denser to rarer, अगर हमारी ray denser से rarer जा रही है, suppose a ray is coming, then it will bend away from the normal. That angle will be known as the emergence angle. If a light ray is coming from denser to rarer, it will bend away from the normal. So these two are the main condition. I am repeating. If the ray is going from rarer to denser, it will bend towards the normal. But if it is going from denser to rarer, it will bend away from the normal. The third one is, just suppose if our ray is coming normally. अगर हमारी रे नॉर्मली आ रही है, then there will be no refraction at all. So these were the three conditions for the refraction. Now the thing is, how can we measure the refraction? We are having the particular parameter for measuring the refraction, and it is known as a refractive index. Refractive index means measure of bending of light. Now see, refractive index, it is denoted by the small letter n. That is refractive index. It is a ratio of speed of light in air to the speed of light in medium. As we know, C is always constant and its value is, in junior classes also we have done this thing, that speed of light in air is 3 into 10 raised to power 8 meter per second, and V can be any medium, water, oil, glass, and in that medium we have to measure the speed. Now in the numerator also speed we are having, in the denominator also we are having speed only. So both the units will get cancelled out and refractive index has no units. We will not have any units for the refractive index. Different material have different kind of refractive index. It depends upon the fact that how much light is bending. If light is bending more towards the normal, then refractive index will also be more. And if light is not bending towards the normal, the value for the refractive index will be less. Next, dispersion. Dispersion means splitting of white light into its 7 constituent color when it is passing through the prism. अगर हमारी कोई भी light ray है prism से pass कर रही है, it will split up into 7 color. That is known as a dispersion. And this phenomena we can observe by seeing the rainbow also. What happens in the case of rainbow? When sunlight passes through the remaining droplets of rain remained in the air, it form rainbow, means band of 7 color known as spectrum. So this is all about the dispersion. The next we are having the refraction through glass prism, very important topic. What we have to do in that? We will take a prism. This is a glass prism, equilateral angle triangle prism. This is all the angles are of 60 degree, means total 180 degree. Now what we have to do, this is our incident ray. Incident ray is passing over here, and when it will change its medium, outside rarer, inside denser, when it will go from rarer to denser, it will bend towards the normal. That is our normal according to this triangle. So this is our incident ray. When it will enter into the prism, it will bend towards the normal, and again when it will go, or it is coming out of the prism, means out of the denser medium, reaching towards the rarer medium, it will bend away from the normal. So this is our in case of refraction when it is going from rarer to denser and denser to rarer. Now suppose if we will not have this prism in the path of incident ray, this ray will go directly straight, but due to this prism our ray is getting refracted like this. So I have just drawn the case when we will not have any kind of prism, then our ray will go directly straight, but due to prism our ray is deviating here. So I have just given a little bit construction, and I have shown due to this ray I got this angle of deviation, not dispersion, angle of deviation. This delta is called the angle of deviation, that how much light is getting deviated. This is angle of incidence, angle of refraction, this is also, and this is the angle of emergence. As these both the angles are in the rarer medium, so the value for the incidence and the emergence will be same, and R1 and R2 will also be same. The last topic we are having the blue color of sky. Why sky appears blue? This is due to the fact that blue color has less wavelength and more scattering power. It can scatter in all direction because it has less wavelength. So that is the reason only that we are having the color of sky blue. So this is all about your revision of dispersion. The next topic we will discuss in the coming video.